like having the right people around you makes who you are. Like, are you in the belief that the five closest people around you you're the average of those five? Or you heard of that? I
I'm
ask that
not.
question a lot. You not?
I'm not.
Or you don't believe that? Like this thing?
I believe it to an extent.
Okay.
I believe it to an extent because it all matters on how easily influenced you can be.
I
Because I
see.
can hang around four thugs and I can leave that circle, and even if I see them, 3 times out of the week, that's not to say that I'm not kicking game to them. I'm
Yeah.
not telling them, look, y'all got to leave this lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do this, you got to do that.
Right.
Because if you're not consuming your time, your 9 to 5 is not consumed by these four people or these five people.
Right. But then are those your 4 or 5 closest people?
So yeah,
Like actual
matter of
closest?
fact,
Yeah.
let's play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Let's say that four, are we saying 4 or 5? Like, I don't know if I'm including myself in the five or I'm looking too deep into it. Whatever. Let's
Yeah.
just say
Sure.
5 group of friends, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And let's say those are the friends that I was talking to you about,
Right.
the ones that I grew up with.
Yeah.
Let's say they never left that lifestyle.
Right.
And that's what they live, that's what they preach, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? In that situation, if I'm where I'm at right now, can we say that? Like, let's just use, I'm saying I'm playing devil's advocate, but let's just say, am I in the position that I'm in now? Like, I have my family, or would you say prior to that? Because I'm trying to play two ends of the spectrum. I'm trying to be fair with it and give you my opinion.
Right.
I just don't want it to lean more towards what I'm trying to say, as far as like I agree to an extent. But let's just say that I'm at where I'm at right now. I have my family. I'm married. All that, right? The whole nine.
Right.
And I got these friends, and which I actually do. I mean, they're just not around as much as my other guys.
Right.
But let's just say those 5 friends that I'm close to.
Yeah.
All that. I personally feel as though I wouldn't be a product of them.
Right.
Of that society.
Yeah.
For the sole fact that mentally, I have the ability to stray away from that.
Right.
Because whereas everyone is going in one direction, not to say I try to be that guy that's like, there's that guy. He just wants to be different. I'm not, man. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, if something doesn't seem right. If everyone's going in one direction, becoming one person, doing one thing, I'm like, something doesn't seem right.
Right.
So I stray away from it.
Okay.
And I feel like mentally is where you become challenged, because if you don't have the ability to question what they're doing, or question yourself, most importantly, then you'll fall into the temptation of doing what they're doing.
Right.
And honestly speaking, we all do different things. Like, when I speak of my actual friends, we do. And we all have different beliefs for the most part when it comes to nutrition, to fitness, all that.
Right.
And I'm not a product of that.
Right.
I'm not like them. And when we speak in terms of successful, because I think that's where you're leaning more towards.
Okay.
They're not all successful.
Okay.
So I don't think it takes its toll on you. I don't think that you're a product of it, or you have to be.
Right.
It's a matter of how you approach things, and how much you're willing to be humbled.
Yes.
Because
I agree to that.
I don't care if a motherfucker dropped out of school, didn't get his GED, and I, for one, don't think I can get something valuable from him. No. I do have a friend like that.
Yeah.
And he's wise.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, you don't have to be a product of that.
Right. So I'm getting like, it's all about mindset and what you can actually get from somebody. Like, everyone, like, I'm gonna spit out quotes all the time because that's how I feel like people relate. It's like, damn, I forgot it. It's already like, you were always a student of everyone. You can learn something from everybody.
Student of the game.
Right. And I think exactly what you're saying. Like, for me, I'm in the same situation. Like, I grew up with a group of boys, and I feel sometimes, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me speaking personally. Sometimes I feel like they're doing their own thing and they're just on their own path, but then I stray away from it because I believe that I want to do something else. Like, it's either that I'm just very I don't know, bored. I get bored easily. So I want to venture out, or I like to say curious.
Yeah.
Because like my tagline for my podcast is feed your curiosity. And I don't ever want to be just like, okay, this is who I am. I don't ever want to be pigeonholed. And I guess that's my fault.
Mm.
So I accept that and I believe that. So therefore I do a podcast, meet people who are like you, or who are like a photographer, or who are like other fitness professionals, to help me expand my horizons. To like, I think the biggest thing that I want to take out or give away is to find who you are. And I think that's what you're doing as well. And the reason why I brought up the like you are the average of the 5 people you're closest to is because it helps you move forward.